Happy tube steak, everybody. Welcome back. Let's fucking go. How's everybody doing this fine Tuesday? Oh. Technical difficulties aside, it's been a good one. Could have been streaming an hour ago, but you know, it's got to be perfect. You know, I probably should have rebooted, now that I'm thinking about it, before I started streaming, but we're committed. It is what it is. So, we're really close on the colors, so I'm going to take this opportunity to re-ink these necklaces because they stand out like a sore thumb, so we're gonna do them right. Instead of using layer styles, we're gonna actually ink it. And then we'll get back to colors. All right, so what's up, party people? How have your weeks been? How has your week been? I got to get the plural on the right word there. I've had trouble talking. That seems to be a thing. Hopefully I don't have the, what is it called? Aphasia? I think it's just stress, personally. I got some good work news today that I'll share once it's final, so that's been nice. Otherwise, just busy. How about you? Hey, what's up, D? Yeah, I'm just re-inking the necklace. That's not the whole thing. Just this necklace. You know, it was pretty obvious that I used the layer style. And if it's obvious, well then it needs to be redone. I thought that maybe the colors would hide it, but they didn't. So, you know, not the end of the world. Dang, it's a little late for a Slack notification. What's up, work? How you been, D? Imagine just overpainting this chunk would make the whole harmony of everything a little less broken. Exactly. Plus I have my colors layered up so that there's not really a lot of work to be done there. I just have to reflat the necklace and that's it. Then it'll be done. I'm trying out restreaming to cut down on my CPU usage, so I have one stream going out and then going back to Twitch and YouTube, and it seems like my latency is a little high. I'm sure that's something they want me to pay for. But if I'm responding slow, that's probably why. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. Minus whatever I'm doing here. Do I have a high-end machine, or am I just trying to optimize everything? A little bit of both. I have a new machine that's pretty nice. I invested some money so that it would be faster than my old rig, which was, you know, getting up there. I mean, the thing was like 10 years old. So yeah, this rig's pretty high-end. I mean, I'm running Photoshop, OBS, a bunch of browser tabs. I'm pushing out an 8K stream. Excuse me. And I haven't rebooted in a couple days, so, you know, it's not bad. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see how bad it looks. Oh, look, you can barely tell. Like, I don't even have a lot of cleanup to do. Perfect. Oh, see, yeah, and I can just erase. Well, no, there's some stuff on that layer, but still, I'll make it work. painting going over the lines reminds you so much of 101 Dalmatians. You love that stuff. Yeah, I've started to just embrace like a little bit more sloppiness in the work. I think it adds character. And it's a little less work. You know, if you're into that. If you're into saving time and stuff. It's funny they didn't do that on purpose. It was just cutting corners to make it cheap. Yep. The joy of art and commerce intersecting. You have to make compromises. And that's when you discover that some of the best work is done when there are severe restrictions in place. Like, it is a for sure thing. Alright, we're going to clean it up a little bit here. Limitations encourage creativity. You are so right. That's a great way to put it. So yeah, here's me trying to patch this layer up. Oh, see, that's not bad. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe like a nice blue, yeah, like that for some of these. I'll take his highlight color. There we go. Beauty. See, that looks great. I think that looks great. Everybody's got his little shadow in the appropriate spot. Get rid of some of these stray bullet lines here. There we go. Clean up these edges a bit. There we go. Beauty. Oh, hey, man. Flatten for a Godzilla miniseries. That's dope news. Congrats. Did the colorist hire you, or did like the editor hire you? I'm always interested how people get those gigs. I imagine it's kind of like a penciler, right? Like pencilers have favorite inkers, so like surely like colorists have their favorite flatters, I would think. I know I do. Yeah, your flats are really good, so. Yeah, always with the colorist. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Well, that's cool, man. Congrats to you and the colorist. That's a fun gig. Good, nice licensed gig. You know, portfolio pieces. Looks pretty great. In your port, man. Whoa, that's big. That is a big old brush. Holy shit. Oh, it looks cool though. We'll go back over everything at the end. That giant fucker. Just to give it some texture. I mean, yeah, you can't just hire any old flatter. You know, you never know what you're gonna get, so. Like, that's why I hire you. I know I'm gonna get good flats. You don't cut corners. And you don't mind doing edits if you need them. Which is also really nice. All right, said I was gonna do this with this big brush, so let's heard from another colorist. He got to work in a major publisher once, and they had, oh, an in-house flatter. He mentions it was a terrible experience. The guy wasn't good. Oh no. Yeah, that's the bad part of that setup, right? Is you might get stuck with a flatter who sucks, which would be what I was afraid of, and what sounds like happened to him. Oh, what's beeping over here? Something's beeping. What the hell's beeping? That's interesting. Oh, it's the cat on the air conditioner. Look at this fucker. Look at this fucker back here. Look at him back there, making my air conditioner beep. Oh, he hears me talking about him. I can hear my air conditioner running. There's no telling what he set it to. Come on, big boy. Come make an appearance. Come on. Oh, there he is. Hey, everybody. Havoc says hello. Oh, look at this good boy. This is a good boy. One of the many, you see. Look at these fuckers. Look at these fuckers. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's touch operated. So yeah, he gets on top of it and lays on it and then touches it. There's probably a way to lock it. There's probably a way to childproof it, but I haven't done it yet because that's really the first time you've done that. Think about maybe sending samples directly to publishers. Try to be the in-house guy. Maybe it's a good way to have some spare pages every month. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it doesn't hurt, right? At the very least, you know, you'll be on a list maybe, and if they need somebody in an emergency, you can knock something out of the park and get on the radar for future stuff. Especially if a colorist, you know, be a good way to work with a new colorist. Hi. All right, I got to get back to it. Good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. Look at all the cats. Look at all the cats. All right, so it's just going to be the cat show for a minute. Let's just, yeah. Hi. I'll count how many times I was the second or third flatter because the pages were just too hard for one person alone. That's pretty funny. God, yeah, especially with modern comics, they're so like hyper real and complicated. Hi, Bubby. What are you doing? Oh, he's being a cutie is what he's doing. Yes. Yes. All right, let's see if I can work around you. Let's see if I can work around you. I mean, it's kind of possible, but like not really. Ooh, yeah, I mean, one like right there, and then one like right there. Maybe. What are you looking at, Bubby? This limitation won't make you more creative. Oh, and it comes all the way back around. I love it. That was a good one. Bravo. I mean, you never know, though. He missed. He absolutely ate shit trying to jump. Poor cat. He's not the most graceful thing, but I love him. It's so shaky. I had motion sickness watching. Yeah. He's a chonky boy. Like, for real. Poor guy. All right, now we're back to it. Oh. All right, I'm liking that. It's not too shabby. Just need to give the background some love. Throw a little complexity in there. I'm sorry about your motion sickness. Oh, wow. Oh, you mean all the time. Okay, my bad. I thought you just meant... I didn't catch your meaning. Can't play FPS games, for example, without taking medicine. Yeah, that's pretty extreme. Sorry, if it felt like I was making fun of you, I wasn't. I thought you meant just with my chunky cat on my desk because he makes my camera so shaky. Let's see. They call that vertigo or what? Like, what do you think causes it? Yeah, I feel bad now. I'm like, damn, I didn't mean to poke fun. So that was a YouTube POV cat video. Gotcha. Yeah, I wasn't trying to be a dick, promise. Oh, I probably should have put that on a different layer. I'm a dummy. Oh. turn the inks way down and then do it. That'll help. Cannot wait for the hour mark, you guys. I'm fairly certain there are cookies waiting to be devoured. I kind of can't wait. Oh yeah, we're getting there. Called motion sickness. Oh yeah, motion sickness. Good old balance related stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I didn't know that. That sounds like a lot. So weird to think this is only a problem in the last 2 centuries for most people, maybe because you can only feel the dizziness inside a boat, maybe. Yeah, probably. I'm sure it's somehow, I mean, obviously evolutionarily related. Unless you don't believe that stuff, but I do, so. All right, we need all the layers to be on. Does it work? There we go, that doesn't look too bad. Throw those effects on it, looks pretty stanky. Just a little texture in it down here. We are very, very close, you guys. Very close. But we're even closer to that 1 hour mark. We're actually way past it, so we're gonna take a little break. I'm gonna top off my coffee and have a cookie, so see you in 5. Don't go anywhere. We're back with a cookie. So life is good. See, D says you're kind of making the depth of field we see on these videos inside the ocean. The further you look, it gets more dark blue. That is correct. That's my trick. The farther away it is in the image, the darker and less saturated it gets as well. Well, not always less saturated, but like that's the rule they teach you. Everything gets a little less saturated the farther away it gets. And it makes sense in the ocean that it gets darker, less light. I'm also trying to use it to like outline the shapes in the pillar and things. So yeah, thanks for noticing. What's the cookie flavor? Chocolate chip, always. I think this one's actually chocolate chunk, but I'm just a big chocolate chip cookie guy. I've got the palate of a 14-year-old boy with autism, so I keep it simple. I bet those cookies are delicious, though. That's pretty cool. You know, guys, I might be like real close to done here. I'm not sure what else really needs my attention now that it's, you know, I've kind of rendered everywhere I wanted to render. It's like $5 just one cookie. Those are the cookies we bought tonight. We bought like real fancy cookies. But it's my girl's birthday, so I bought her cookies. I bought us all cookies, matter of fact. And they're so good. We're really lucky. We have a lot of places here that will also deliver. So we even had them delivered. Like, how spoiled are we? I will tell her you said happy birthday. Her birthday was Saturday, but it's her birthday month, so all blessings are accepted. think I'm done with renders. I'm gonna play around with color holds now. See what kind of depth I can build by just making things color holds. Probably quite a bit. Your mom's birthday was last week, August 1st, and it's about 24th. Nice. Well, happy belated birthday as well. A bunch of summer babies. I'm June 26th, and she's August 3rd. Oh, that's cool, D. So, CD says your girlfriend shares birthday with some prestige artists: Tony Bennett, James Hetfield, Dolores Del Rio, and John Landis. I know all of them except Dolores Del Rio, because I am a pop culture black hole. One of my absolute favorite coloring techniques is to go back like this and cut out white into everything. Something I learned when I was airbrushing way back in the day. You know, 'cause when you're done, you usually end up with some pretty muddy spots because of all the, you know, overspray and splattering and reworking, and so throw some white on it, crisp up those highlights. And I like doing that digitally. It's even more fun because you can set your layer mode to like overlay, like this one is, and do it. You could even do like an overlay layer and then a pure white layer on top and like two-tone it, if one were so inclined. But yeah, I think it adds a lot. Before, after, before, after. Might even throw some, you know, on our turtle. Yep, I want to carve in highlights with it too. I'll try to remember that this is going to be printed small, so big brush strokes are fine. Oh, the cats are back. Back again. I think I just might have heard a dog hit the ground. My old girl's getting clumsy. think it's really great for just adding a little pop. A little pop at the end. It's basically like, you know, think about it like photography. It's kind of like setting the white balance. It's like, all right, now that you're done with renders, make sure that your brightest value is white. It's easy on blacks because the lightest value is black because it's ink. Might have overdone it a little bit, but you can always erase. You have to use it sparingly. I was listening to a podcast and John Paul Leon said that your blacks are just showing how good your lights are. I think I understand that. See, and it's fun because when you have it like this, where it's set to overlay, you get these nice like saturation effects that you can use to backlight stuff. Kind of push the highlights just a bit. Just tweak that outline a little. Oop, didn't mean to zoom in so much. I'm trying to remember to work zoomed out. Just a little. Just a little highlighties. Down there. Cat, please quit beeping on the thing. Yeah, I gotta get the child locks on that air conditioner sorted. And fast. Ooh, maybe on the tips of these guys? Oh, it might be too late. Tried it 50%. Ooh, see. That might be a winner. I'm really learning to embrace like painting with brush strokes, like instead of worrying about like a perfect gradient or even like my edge control, just make the marks that feel right and build them on top of each other. Like so, I can't have everyone be super bright, just a few of them. Grab a new window real quick. That one errored out like they do. Oh no, I think it did it again. Yep, sure did. Alright, we just gotta close it, reopen it. This is like the 50% white, that's what we're gonna call it. So yeah, there's something about once you get up to a certain number of like layers, I think the complexity is too much for Photoshop to handle. Like, it's not my PC. My PC can handle it. So, pretty sure it's a Photoshop issue. Means I should probably have fewer layers and try to work a little more efficiently. Oh. Man, my dog has started barking when she's outside. I think she's communicating with the rest of the neighborhood. That's what Mage said anyway. Yeah, it's not too bad. Just a little bit of color. And then now we have a 100% white and a 50% white. And that'll just be those will be our two values we use to knock this out. And now we'll just kind of add some complexity with brush strokes. Ooh, that's fun. We'll like play that up. Oh, we can soften his shell a little bit with that 50%. Oh, maybe. Again, this thing's lagging. Which it shouldn't do. This thing's supposed to be made for editing high-end video. Photoshop should not be a challenge. A little bit of backlighting on that one. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. See if we turn off the inks. Get just a little bit of... It's not a lot. It's kind of subtle. There's the after, before, after. But it pushes it, I think, a little more into like a painterly feel. Even though it is inked, I know painterly people are probably clutching their pearls on that one. I'm sorry. Just gonna chunk some texture in here, lighten this up a bit. Get that white layer. Do that. One of my shadows is a little too dark. It's that one. That shadow is just a touch too dark. I think that's better. Speaking of tarot cards, I imagine you didn't see the new controversial topic from last week on Twitter. I don't think I did. I tend to stay off Twitter. It's better for your health. I literally only use Twitter to like bitch about customer service stuff and talk to flatters. Yep, it's pretty much just a job board for me, also. Okay, something seemed off, but I can't... Oh, it was his shell. It's a little rough, but I kind of like it. I think it'll shrink down well. I think we're going to just turn the whole shadow layer down like 25%. Yeah, that's better. Oh, gotta be careful. %'s good. Yeah, that's good. It's good shit. And the worms in the background. All is well. Yeah, beautiful. Love the color holds on this area. Hey, thanks, man. Oh, try to let them inks do the work, you know? That's another philosophy I'm trying to embrace, is to, like, you know, there's information there. Just use the color holds to heighten that information instead of having to make new information in the render. So, yeah, instead of rendering it, color hold it. Still, the ultimate test. What does it look like when the ink's off? Let's see. Doot. Pretty good. Like, there's a world where I could be a decent painter. Like, I feel like I could make that work with some cleanup. I'm just not. It's not my strong suit yet. I don't build images like a painter, I build them like an illustrator. There you go, set them inks to 95%, just to let a little bit bleed through. There you go, there's the whole ball game. Thoughts, questions, concerns, comments? You wonder how the Turtle Church works? Well, he's the Pope, basically. You know, that's like his... It's the equivalent of his position. But for the tarot deck, this is the Hierophant, so he's like the teacher with his 2 disciples. Yeah, it was already looking dope 10 streams ago. Hey man, I told you, it's not done till it's done. It's not done till it's not done till it's done. No, I'm super happy with this. Just need to send it to my art director. That's the real test. Let's see. Let's put our signature on it. Let me find it real quick. Signatures. No, there's a different one somewhere. That's interesting. Type. It's around here somewhere. This is what happens when you move PCs. You forget where everything is. It should be in my artwork folder though. Like, it should just be here. Scripts and stories, signet. Oh, there it is. All right, I'm a dummy. You know how this works. Ooh, that's big. All right. Here we go. Fun part is I don't really have to worry about where my signature goes because on the cards it actually doesn't go anywhere. They don't like us to have our signatures on the cards. And it's not the client, it's actually the people who buy the decks, which is understandable because if you're using tarot, every symbol counts. Yeah, trying to see a signature in a movie poster. Yeah, that also. So yeah, you know, it can throw off the magic, and I totally respect that. So we only put a signature in the portfolio version. So yeah, it's gonna go there. There we go. Like for the print, that's what it'll look like. Hey, it's not too bad. 2-hour stream, we knocked this frickin' thing out. Ah, and that effects layer really makes it too. Been building that in the background as we go. Before, after. Old and busted, new hotness. I'll get off stream and I'll do the hard work of really cleaning up this file, deleting all the layers I don't need. I might use the shadow layer here for something, quite frank. Kind of fun. Gaussian blur on both. Let's fade that just a touch. What is that? Soft light. That'd be fun to use that as a shadow layer. If you still do that, I would just export the PNG, so not professional from my side. Oh yeah, I do all kinds of stuff, but that's mainly because I'll use this. I'll use this in my portfolio and stuff, so I want to make sure I have my version and then like the client version. Trying to just do like a little quick render here, see how it looks. Maybe I'll want to use it. Maybe not. Maybe. If I do use it, we'll do that next stream. The Warlick cut, I see. Yup. It's like the director's cut. I actually do that with my design work as well, and I encourage it. Like if you're going to show portfolio pieces from your design portfolio, show the ones that you think are strong, not the ones that the client picked. At least not all the time. You know, don't always show the ones that the client picked. Especially if you feel passionately about a design. Because first off, you know, by the time people see it in your portfolio, it's probably not going to exist in the real world anyway. Might as well put your best foot forward. And then, you know, best case scenario, maybe you get in a conversation with someone where they're like, oh, you know, I loved this thing you designed, but it was different, you know, in the wild. And then you can explain like, well, why you did what you did and change what you changed and all that fun stuff. Yeah, this is fun. It just kind of lets me add a little bit of extra dimensionality. I don't know. We'll think about it. I don't want to make it too dark. Again, it's going to be shrunk down. It's going to be tiny. Don't want to overthink it. So on illustration interview, he mentions he still has everything on paper, so the client doesn't have the chance to change stuff. That's fair. I always give clients like milestones. I'm like for illustrations, I'll do thumbnails. You pick your favorite thumbnail. I do pencils. If you really want to change something, change it now in the pencils. And then I ink it, and then I color it, and then I show it to them, and it's colored. And then if they really want, they can have changes in the colors. In a perfect world, that's how it works. Sometimes you get problem clients, but not often. Dude, the tarot client is awesome. They approve a thumbnail, and then they pretty much only offer constructive feedback, which is so nice. And their constructive feedback is actually good because they're artists themselves. Dude, they saved one of my pieces with like a tarot crab. Like it looked good, but it just didn't work for some reason, and I didn't understand why, and I sent it to them for approval. And they're so cute. They come back and they're just like, yeah, we don't want to ask a lot. You know, very apologetic, but like, you know, maybe if you just did this thing, it would see. And it was, you know, just like slap a 20% red on your crab color overlay and see what happens. And it fixed it. It looks so beautiful. Mwah. Ship it. Anyway, shout out to 78 Tarot. They're great. Go buy their decks. Yeah, I think I will use this layer to cut out some highlights. But I am going to do it next time. So sometimes I want to play 4D chess. It's great when you can count on an external opinion. Absolutely. Got to have people that you can listen to. It's invaluable. Invaluable. And if you're an artist, it's probably even more important just to learn how to ask for help. Just ask people to be like, hey, what do you think? Mind giving me a critique? Hey, speaking of, this is a good time to put Patreon. To pimp the Patreon. See, I have to start enunciating, you guys. I have to. come join the Patreon. Watch out, Bubby. where there's cats and stuff. Anyway, come join the Patreon. You get free stuff, including coming soon, portfolio critiques. So I'm gonna pick a couple portfolios a month and give critiques. If that's a thing you're into, come hang out. Links somewhere on whatever device you're watching this fucking thing on. Come here. Here, you want your limelight? Here. Oh, it's kitty time. Oh, it's kitty time. Another thing I need to do, mental note, I need to find a way to auto end a stream so I can play us out sometime soon on the drum kit. I've got it hooked up to the PC, it's plugged into OBS, I can record on it. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to do it a little bit. I also need to put a drum reward in the chat, because I think that would be fun. And you know me, I'm all about fun. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. We will see you next time. Yeah, like a counter. You know, hit a button, counts me down like 2 minutes or something. Go play some drums. It'd be dope. Anyway, deuces. See you guys. What's today? Tuesday? See you Thursday, where we'll cut shadows into this and call it done. Lates.